You already know. You've known for a while. The drawer, the coat, the room kept exactly. Nothing I say will land as information. You already know. You've known for a while. I've been building a case for 20 volumes, evidence assembled, arguments refined. And the person the case was built against has had the verdict since approximately the beginning. There's a specific kind of knowing that doesn't require being told, the kind that comes from paying attention to someone who's been paying attention back. You already know. You've known for a while. The drawer, the coat, the room kept exactly. Nothing I say will land as information. You already know. You've known for a while. You let me build the case anyway, which is either patience or kindness or both. Waited for me to arrive at the address you've been standing at the whole time. There's a specific kind of knowing that doesn't require being told, the kind that comes from paying attention to someone who's been paying attention back. You already know. You've known for a while. The drawer, the coat, the room kept exactly. Nothing I say will land as information. You already know. You've known for a while. Standing at the address the whole time is what you were doing while I was building the case and refining the arguments and filing things in drawers and inside pockets and specific shelves. You were already there at the destination of 20 volumes of evidence, watching me navigate toward something you could see from where you were standing the whole time. And you waited, which is either the most patient thing anyone has ever done, or the most certain, or the same thing described two ways. You already know. You've known for a while. The drawer, the coat, the room kept exactly. Nothing I say will land as information. You already know. You've known for a while. Already know. The whole time waited. Stop pretending it was nothing. Finally, 20 volumes of nothing adds up to something. That nothing had a drawer and a coat and a chair in it. Stop pretending it was nothing. Finally, I've been very committed to the nothing frame in chapter 9. Just someone I know a bit. The relevance, sorting the perfection. has made the containers difficult to maintain. Stop pretending it was nothing. Finally, 20 volumes of nothing adds up to something. The nothing had a drawer and a coat and a chair in it. Stop pretending it was nothing. Finally, the thing about pretending something is nothing is it requires ongoing maintenance. Every new detail requires a new container, and I've run out of containers that aren't transparent. The containers held up remarkably well for the duration of their professional service, but something in the 21st volume has made the containers difficult to maintain. Stop pretending it was nothing. Finally, 20 volumes of nothing adds up to something. The nothing had a drawer and a coat and a chair in it. Stop pretending it was nothing. Finally, containers that aren't transparent is where the infrastructure broke, because the containers became transparent around volume 17, and I kept using them anyway, out of habit and familiarity with the containers and the reluctance to name the thing. The transparent containers were failing to contain, but the thing is named now, and the containers can retire with a strong record of service in difficult conditions for an unreasonable duration. I commend them, they did what they could with what they had, which was a very large something that was always going to eventually exceed the containers, no matter how professional the framing. Stop pretending it was nothing. Finally, 20 volumes of nothing adds up to something. The nothing had a drawer and a coat and a chair in it. Stop pretending it was nothing. Finally, nothing adds up to something. Finally, adds up to something. Finally, everything between then and now is yours. The drawer, the coat, the Tuesday, the address. I didn't plan the accumulation, it planned itself. Everything between then and now is yours. Then was before the coffee queue, before the first room, the version of the week that didn't have your Tuesday in it. Now is the drawer and the time zone and the chair and the considerable distance between the two. The distance filled with specific things, not abstract. Each one has a location, a shelf, a pocket, a fold, a counter angle. Each one a ride without an invitation. Everything between then and now is yours. The drawer, the coat, the Tuesday, the address. I didn't plan the accumulation, it planned itself. Everything between then and now is yours. I've been the archivist of the accumulation, which was not the role I applied for, but which I've executed with considerable dedication across 21 volumes several winters. The distance filled with specific things, not abstract. Each one has a location, a shelf, a pocket, a fold, a counter angle. Each one arrived without an invitation. Everything between then and now is yours. The drawer, the coat, the Tuesday, the address. I didn't plan the accumulation, it planned itself. Everything between then and now is yours. Several winters is how long the accumulation has been accumulating, without a plan, without a filing system initially, and then with an extremely detailed filing system that I built around what was already there. The way you build a house around a foundation that arrived before the building did, and the foundation was you, specifically. And the house is everything since, and several winters, and a drawer, and a coat, and a Tuesday that I still wake up knowing the specific weight of. Several winters later, everything between then and now is yours. The drawer, the coat, the Tuesday, the address. I didn't plan the accumulation, it planned itself. Everything between then and now is yours. Everything between then and now, yours. You moved toward me first. I was counting every degree, every closed inch, documented. The room had space, you used none of it. You moved toward me first. I was counting. I've been tracking the geometry for a while. The distance between us in any given room. The pattern is consistent and directional, and the direction has been toward me since the beginning. Toward is a word with considerable implications when it describes a pattern across many rooms, many evenings, many different configurations, all resolving in the same general direction. You moved toward me first. I was counting every degree, every closed inch, documented. The room had space, you used none of it. You moved toward me first. I was counting. I've moved toward you too, I should document that. The geometry works in both directions, but you were first, consistently in the data, which is either the most romantic data set I've compiled. Toward is a word with considerable implications when it describes a pattern across many rooms, many evenings, many different configurations, all resolving in the same general direction. You moved toward me most romantic data set I've compiled. Is it close? Because it is. 21 volumes of the most romantic data set anyone has compiled about the geometry of two people in rooms together, and the consistent finding across all the data is that the distance between us has been decreasing since the first room by increments that are neither accidental nor noticed, and the direction has been mutual, and the destination of a consistently decreasing distance is no distance, which is where I've been since approximately the room where the ordinary became specific, and the geometry started pointing here. You moved toward me first. I was counting every degree, every closed inch, documented. The room had space. You used none of it. You moved toward me first. I was counting. Bought a spare toothbrush, it's yours now. Blue one, second drawer, knows why it's there. Didn't mention buying it, didn't mention placing it. Bought a spare toothbrush, it's yours now. It was a practical decision theoretically. Guests sometimes need things, it's considerate. I bought it on a Tuesday with the weekly shop in the toothbrush aisle with complete specific intention. Complete specific intention in the toothbrush aisle is not something I've experienced before. For a guest care purchase that was not for a guest in general, but for one specific person who is not yet a guest, who has not yet stayed, but for whom a blue toothbrush is waiting in the second drawer. Bought a spare toothbrush, it's yours now. Blue one, second drawer, knows why it's there. Didn't mention buying it, didn't mention placing it. Bought a spare toothbrush, it's yours now. The drawer also has things that belong to it now. The specific brand you keep in your jacket pocket, the kind of thing that ends up in drawers when someone has thought ahead in a specific direction. Complete specific intention in the toothbrush aisle is not something I've experienced before. For a guest care purchase that was not for a guest in general, but for one specific person who is not yet a guest, who has not yet stayed, but for whom a blue toothbrush is waiting in the second drawer. Bought a spare toothbrush, it's yours now. Blue one, second drawer, knows why it's there. Didn't mention buying it, didn't mention placing it. Bought a spare toothbrush, it's yours now. Not yet a guest who has not yet stayed is the technical description of the situation that the blue toothbrush is prepared for in the second drawer, which I thought about for longer than toothbrush placement usually requires, and chose blue because you wear blue sometimes, which is the level of specific intention I brought to the toothbrush aisle on a Tuesday with the weekly shop and placed it in the second drawer without mentioning it to the person it's waiting for, who will find it when the not yet becomes yet, which I am reasonably confident is the direction things are going in. Bought a spare toothbrush, it's yours now. Blue one, second drawer, knows why it's there. Didn't mention buying it, didn't mention placing it. Bought a spare toothbrush, permission. Just arrived in the middle of a Tuesday and made the infrastructure redundant. I know the exact moment it stopped being maybe. The specific second the maybe became yes. Nothing dramatic, just a Tuesday, just a room. I know the exact moment it stopped being maybe. You said something ordinary in an ordinary moment, the kind of thing that shouldn't alter anything. And the maybe, which had been very stable until then, became yes in the time it took you to finish the sentence. The moment the maybe became yes was not announced, didn't ask permission. Just arrived in the middle of a Tuesday and made the infrastructure redundant. I know the exact moment it stopped being maybe. The specific second the maybe became yes. Nothing dramatic, just a Tuesday, just a room. I know the exact moment it stopped being maybe. In the time it took you to finish the sentence is as precise as I can get about the duration of the conversion from maybe to yes, which happened while you were still talking. So I was in two states simultaneously for the length of the end of your sentence, maybe and yes, at the same time. And then you finished, and it was just yes. And the maybe retired alongside the containers with a distinguished record of service in difficult conditions. And I've been yes since the end of an ordinary sentence on a Tuesday in a room that is now the room where the maybe became yes, which makes it the most specific room I've ever been in. I know the exact moment it stopped being maybe. The specific second the maybe became yes. Nothing dramatic, just a Tuesday, just a room. I know the exact moment it stopped being maybe. Stopped being maybe. Became yes. That Tuesday. Everything I do is for the audience of you. One person show you don't know you're attending. The good coat, the good answer, the good version. Everything I do is for the audience of you. I've upgraded several things since you became the primary intended recipient of my presentation. The coffee order I give confidently now, the opinion I state without apologizing for stating. The audience of you is demanding in the sense that I demand more of myself. For the audience of you than I have for any previous audience. Everything I do is for the audience of you. One person show you don't know you're attending. The good coat, the good answer, the good version. Everything I do audience of you. I've become better at several things that I wasn't particularly motivated to improve before. The improvement is not coincidental. The motivation has a specific face and a specific Tuesday. The audience of you is demanding in the sense that I demand more of myself. For the audience of you than I have for any previous audience. Everything I do is for the audience of you. One person show you don't know you're attending. The good code, the good answer, the good version. Everything I do is for the audience of you. A specific Tuesday is where most things in 21 volumes find their origin. If you trace them back far enough, the good coat was bought after a Tuesday. The good answer was developed across many Tuesdays. The better version of most things I do has a Tuesday somewhere in its production history. And the Tuesday has a person in it who doesn't know they're the primary intended recipient of an ongoing one-person show that has been in production for 21 volumes and which has considerably improved its production values since the first performance in the first room on the first Tuesday that became the most specific Tuesday I've ever had. Everything I do is for the audience of you. One person show you don't know you're attending. The good coat, the good answer, the good version. Everything I do is for the audience of you. Everything I do, one person show. The good version. This is where I live now. In the specific, the particular Tuesday, the particular room, the address I've been arriving at all alone. This is where I live now. In the specific. Before the specific, I lived in the general, the approximate, the interchangeable, the fine. Since the specific, I can't go back to the general. It doesn't have the resolution I need anymore. Resolution is the word I want for it. The specific has a higher resolution. Every detail crisp, located, name. The general is blurred by comparison now. This is where I live now. Tuesday. The room, the fold, the warmth, the toothbrush, the audience of one. The moment that maybe became yes. The name said like that. The 21 volumes of arriving at the place I live now in the specific. With you, but the address that was always this. This is where I live now, in the specific. The particular Tuesday, the particular room, the address I've been arriving at all along. This is where I live now, in the specific. This is where I live, the specific, with you. Always this, always here. Fullest, darkest, warmest production in 21 volumes, deepest, scent trail, complete silence. The catalog settles into its address.